The man wanted to take revenge on the woman's father, so he deliberately replaced her pregnancy medicine with an abortion drug, and tricked her into drinking it. As expected, the woman triggered a miscarriage while dancing, and collapsed on stage. The man immediately rushed on stage, revealing she had been pregnant for 3 months. Hearing this, her father died on the spot from anger. The man finally avenged his sister, because he hated the woman's father for ruining his sister's reputation, and causing her tragic death. The woman cursed the man as heartless, for using her child as a tool for revenge. But things were far worse than the man imagined. 10 years passed in the blink of an eye. Her father had long been dead. The woman had become mute because of that bottle of medicine. To earn money to treat her son's congenital kidney failure, she had no choice but to work as a hostess at a club. Being a well-known figure in the club, she was often called to entertain small bosses, and was even sent to the big boss's bed. She thought she would never cross paths with the man again, but unexpectedly the man came to the bar that day. Opening the door, he saw her sitting with another man. He thought she had fallen into depravity over the years, and she too noticed the man in front of her, but lowered her head in fear of being recognized. The big boss, wanting to please the man, immediately ordered her to go on stage to dance. Though embarrassed, she endured the discomfort in her heart, and danced gracefully on stage to entertain them. Then the big boss told her to take off her dress and dance, promising her $100,000. She thought of how each dialysis for her son cost $10,000, so to ease his condition, she had no choice but to comply. The man did not defend her. Instead, he told her to dance well. She removed her clothes and began dancing, but accidentally fell to the ground. The man immediately mocked her, saying she was just pretending to be pitiful for sympathy. Seeing him with the scheming woman, she couldn't help but run out of the room. But the man chased after her, and pulled her into his car. He brought up her father again, and asked how she had convinced him to let her do this work. When she stayed silent, he became furious, but then realized she was already a lowly person, and there was no point in pursuing the past. He then offered her $200,000 to serve him well. Thinking of her son suffering in the hospital, she endured for his sake. After struggling inside, she went forward to unbutton his shirt, but at the last step, the man was completely disappointed, and threw her out of the car on the spot. As she struggled to get up, the scheming woman drove straight into her. She collapsed in a pool of blood, and was rushed to the hospital. Meanwhile, one of the man's clients came to see him, mentioning the hotel incident, and telling him about the woman, saying she could easily be controlled, because she was mute, and had a 10-year-old son with congenital kidney failure, who desperately needed money. Hearing she had a 10-year-old son, the man suddenly felt uneasy. Then his subordinate called, saying she had been hospitalized from a car accident. He rushed to the hospital, wanting to find out everything. The scheming woman also heard she had survived, and immediately went to her ward, pulling out her four without a word, and humiliating her cruelly. At that moment the man arrived, in a hurry to see her. He ran upstairs to the ward. The scheming woman told her the truth from 10 years ago. It turned out the man's sister was framed by her, but she shifted the blame onto the woman's father, making the man hate him. And when the woman went on stage, the man indeed gave her an abortion drug, but the scheming woman secretly added poison, which caused her to become mute, later knowing she needed money to save a life.